In this video, we are going to be learning about Euclid's theorem for right triangles. So let's get started. First, we need to understand Euclid's theorem. These are three right triangles. The yellow one is the big triangle containing two smaller right triangles. It is important to note that all three of these right triangles are similar, so let's denote them. Right triangle CAD is similar to right triangle DCB. Triangle CAD, or right triangle CAD, is also similar to the entire triangle of CAB. And finally, the right triangle DCB is also similar to the entire right triangle of CAB. And finally, there are these four theorems. The side of AC, so this side is equal to AD times AB. The other theorem is CB squared is equal to DB times AB. And finally, and then for the third one, we have CD squared equals DB times AD. And for the final one, we have AC times BC is equal to AB times CD. So those are the four theorems. So let's get started. Okay, first we need to label our right triangles. Okay, so our hypotenuse, our largest hypotenuse, is going to be A to AB, and then CD is the altitude drawn, so this is going to be D, and the other right angle is C. Okay, so for our first question, we have to find the altitude. If AD is equal to 9, if AD is equal to 9 and DB is equal to 16. Now we have to find the length of CD. So I'm going to be dragging these theorems. So pause the video and think about what the answer is. Okay, hopefully you've paused the video and you've done the question, so let's get started. First, we have to identify which theorem we have to use. For this one, we have to use the third theorem, which is this one. So, let's write this down. CD squared equals AD times DB. So that's the theorem. Now we have to substitute in our values. So CD squared equals 9 times 16, which equals 144. And CD equals the square root of 144, which equals 12. So CD and the N equals 12 units. And that is our first question. Okay, on to the next question. First I have to drag this entire triangle. Yeah, that is not working. Okay, for the second question, it asks, in a right triangle ABC, where angle C equals 90, the altitude CD is drawn to hypotenuse AB. If AB is equal to, so this entire section is equal to 25 centimeters, and AD is equal to 9, then what is the length of AC? So take a minute and try and find the answer. Okay, hopefully you found the answer, so let's get started. So for this question, we'd use AC squared equals AB times AD. So AC squared equals 25 times 9, which equals 225. So AC squared equals 225. AC equals the square root of 225. And AC in the end equals 15. So this is our answer. On to the next question. Okay, so for question 3, it asks, in right triangle ABC, angle C is 90. Given AC is equal to 12 and AB is equal to and AC is equal to 12 and AB is equal to 18. What is the length of AD? So pause the video and try and find the answer to that. Okay, hopefully you've paused the video and you found out the answer. So let's get started. So using the formula of AC squared equals 12, not 12, AB times AD so that would equal 12 squared times 18 times AD. So 144 equals 18 times AD. 144 divided by 18 equals AD. So in the end, we'd get AD to equal 8. So 8 units. And this is our answer. On to our challenge question. Hang on. There is a lot of information for this, so okay, so in right triangle ABC, where angle C equals 90 degrees, the altitude CD divides the hypotenuse into segments of where AD equals 4 centimeters and DB equals 9 centimeters. So we have to find, number 1, find CD Number 2, you have to find AC. And number 3, we have to find BC. And finally, we have to find the area. And to make it easier for you, I am going to be bringing down all of this information. Okay. So, pause the video and take like 5 or 6 minutes to solve this question. Okay, hopefully you paused the video and you've solved the question. We can finally start. So, first we have to find the hypotenuse. To find CD, we first have to find the hypotenuse, which is AB, and AB is equal to 4 plus 9, which equals 13. So AB is equal to 13. And next we have to find CD, right? So CD is equal to, the theorem is CD squared equals AD times DB. CD squared equals 4 times 9, which equals 36. And that would mean CD is equal to 6. So we can go back here and erase the question mark, and this would equal 6. Now we have to find AC. For AC, we'd use AC squared, which equals to AB times AD AC squared equals 13 times 4, which equals 52. AC equals the square root of 52, which then simplifies to 2 square root 13. So we can change AC to 2 square root 13. And now we have to find CB or BC. So for this, it's BC squared is equal to AB times DB. And BC squared equals 13 times 9, which equals to 117. BC squared equals to 117. BC is equal to the square root of 117. And BC is equal to 3 root 13. And now we have to find the area. So for the area, all we have to do is is 1/2 times AC times BC So that equals 1/2 times 2 root 13 times 3 root 13. And that equals 1/6 times 6 times 13, which equals 39 centimeters squared. So running centimeters for all of them. We'd get the area to be 39 centimeters squared. And that is the last question. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.